What you just saw was completely shot alone. There was no one behind the lens, and all the movements in the camera were done by me and the Hohem iSteady M7. And if you're a solo creator like me, this is going to be your next biggest secret. Hi, I'm Smith, known as Smith's Lean. I'm a content creator. I enjoy making videos and I love talking about videos. And today I'm going to review the Hohem iSteady M7. So Hohem sponsored me and sent me the new latest gimbal, the M7. And I'm going to talk about why I think this is the best gimbal on the market, especially for smartphone. Now the M7 stands out for one specific reason. It is built for solo creators like me. And I'm going to explain why. But before that, let's see what's inside the package. Design and build quality is solid, it is rugged, but it is also heavy, which is not exactly a bad thing considering that this gimbal can handle phones up to 500 grams. So if you're someone with a Pro Max or S Series Plus phone, you can easily use that with even attached lenses, and this gimbal won't have any problem stabilizing. It supports 3-axis stabilization with the standard PF, lock and POV modes. The stabilization is excellent. It also supports 360-degree spin. So if you want to take cool vertigo shots like this one, you can do so with this gimbal. It can also extend if you want to use it as a selfie stick or if you want to take low angle shots, which I do all the time. So without having to bend as much, you can easily take low angle shots with this gimbal. One thing that I love about the body of this gimbal is that it has a 1/4 inch screw mount, which I've never seen on any other gimbal. So what you can do is you can attach a magic arm or an external light to your gimbal in case you need it. When it comes to charging, it has a USB-C port for charging. It also has reverse charging, so in case you want to charge your phone using your gimbal, you can do so. You won't have to carry an extra power bank, which is a game changer for me because I shoot on my iPhone 12 mini, which is a very small phone and has a very short battery. If you have used gimbal, there's one problem with all gimbals, and that is the wide angle mode. So whenever you switch your phone to your wide angle mode, the structure of the gimbal gets in the way and it blocks your vision. So this gimbal solves that with the wide angle mode, where the gimbal reorients itself and gets out of the way. Now let's talk about the features that I am most excited about, and the features that will make your footage 10 times more cinematic, especially as a solo creator. First one is detachable OLED touchscreen display. Unlike other gimbals where you have to press buttons to toggle through the menu options, this supports a 1.4 inch touchscreen display so that you can control all the functions of your gimbal without having to use an external app. And the best part, the display is also detachable, so you can use it as a remote to control your gimbal when it's out of your reach. Now you'll understand the capabilities and why the remote feature is so important when you look at the next one, which is the AI tracker module. This little module is the smartest thing that I've ever seen on a gimbal. Now it connects directly to your detachable remote and shares a real-time feed through its own inbuilt camera, so you can see what it is seeing on your screen. Now when you're filming alone, this means that you can easily frame your shots without having to go back and forth to your gimbal setup. I cannot emphasize on how much time this saves me when I'm filming alone. The module itself is magnetic. It can attach on your gimbal facing front or the back depending on your setup. But here's where it gets really powerful. AI tracking. In tracking mode, the AI locks onto your face and keeps you perfectly centered in the frame. The tracking performance is honestly the best I've ever used. You can also control it using simple gestures or your wireless remote, like starting or stopping tracking, or even starting or stopping recording, completely hands-free. And because this has a dedicated tracking module, you do not have to use a native camera app. Whether it's Blackmagic camera app, Filmic Pro, the a native camera app or even Instagram camera, the tracking still works. You can also take it a step further with the custom composition mode. Using simple gestures, you can tell your tracker where you want the subject to be placed. Perfect for following rule of thirds or creating intentional compositions. And get this one, the AI module also has a fully customizable RGB fill light. This is a game changer, especially if you're shooting in darker environments or if you want a pop of color without having to use extra gear. And finally, the feature that ties it all together, and the feature that I use all the time to add movement. It is the A/B motion mode. All you have to do is set point A, point B and the duration of the motion, and the gimbal will smoothly go from point A to point B. This is perfect for shooting motion time lapses or getting beautiful cinematic movement. At the end of the day, this gimbal isn't just about stabilization. It is more about freedom. It gives me the independence to shoot anywhere, anytime, without the help of someone to operate the camera. The stabilization is excellent, the display is large and bright enough, the build quality is excellent. Honestly, if you are a solo creator, I don't think this gimbal is just a tool. It's an upgrade and it's going to add a whole new dimension to your work. So if you found this video super helpful, give it a like. All the links are in the description for Amazon US, Amazon India. And I would also love to know more about what you use to record your videos. So drop it in the comments. Also, if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. So thank you for today. I'll see you again in the next video. So thank you for today and I'll see you in the next video.